Hello everyone, and today we are going to be cooking pork steaks on the Weber Smokey Mountain. Stick around and you can see how it's done. Alright, I got a big package of pork steaks. Saved 20 cents a pound. This big package here was $12.14. So we're going to take these out of the package, get them seasoned up, and we'll get ready to go. And I'll explain a little bit what seasoning I use. Alright, so we got 6 pork steaks that we're going to season. 6 came in that package, and these suckers are thick too. So should take about 2 hours to smoke them. But we are going to use a product called Blues Hog dry rub and seasoning. It is a really good product. They also make some sauces too, but we are not going to use their sauce this time. We're just going to put the rub on it. And we're going to put a different brand of sauce, and I'll explain that later on in the video. But Blues Hog dry rub and seasoning. Of course, they've used it in competitions and everything. It says for use as a dry marinade, excellent on pork, beef, ribs, tenderloin, poultry, wild game, or fish. You can use it on anything. So we're going to sprinkle this on here, and we'll get going here. Sprinkle it as heavy or light as you want. I'll get these two done first. I usually like to pat it in like that. Kind of helps it stick a little bit. I'll even show you how to light the charcoal. I know I showed people how to light the charcoal before, but for anybody new who's watching, okay, these two are done. I'm going to do this over here. Stick these here for now since those two are done. That way make it easy for me to season all these. Alright, so we'll season up the rest of these. Alright, now that we got these all seasoned up, we are going to go take these out to the smoker. After we get it lit, of course. We're going to go light the smoker. I'll kind of show you how I go ahead and do that again. Really easy to do. Pork steaks are really easy to smoke on a smoker. So, stick around. I will be right back. Alright, so this particular smoker that I'm using, if you've seen my videos before, is the Weber Smokey Mountain. It's a bullet type smoker. So this is the charcoal pan, and we're just going to fill this with charcoal and then take out some in the middle and put it in our chimney. So we're going to probably need a little bit more than that. That might be fine for what we need, but I'm just going to put a little bit more. This is kind of thin around on some of the edges. So let me pour just a little bit more in there. Alright. That's enough. Start putting it in there. In my chimney. So once it gets lit, I'll pour the charcoal in the middle there. Put my wood chips in around the edge. That way everything kind of slowly burns. So that should be more than enough charcoal for what we need to do for this 2-hour smoke. So what I need to do is I need to pour a little bit more charcoal in here. That might be too much. Just out. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to light this on fire. We're going to put some newspaper in the bottom and light it, and so the charcoal gets lit, then we'll put it in the center right here. So stay tuned for that, and we'll get that all lit. Alrighty, the secret to starting a good fire for your barbecue or smoke or whatever you want to do, have one of these charcoal chimneys. The second secret is Kingsford briquettes. Kingsford briquettes is the best. Even planted with a little K on there of Kingsford. They are the best briquettes. I bought store-bought brands before and cheaper brands, and you take forever to get it lit, lighted, whatever you want to say. So, got newspaper. I'm just going to crumple this up. Put it in there. Get it started. A couple spots. Just like that. Get some air going into it. Set it down. That's all you have to do. That thing will eventually, the charcoal become white, get all lit, and then we can put it on our smoker. So we'll let that get ready and get ready to start smoking here after a bit. A few more steps. Alright everybody, our charcoal is ready to dump in the middle. Want to be careful because this is really hot. Just dump it in the middle like so. That will slowly light the outside edges. Next thing I'm going to do, I got some pre-soaked wood chips in a bucket. They're apple wood chips. Apple is a little sweeter. I'll just put that around the outside edge. And I'll probably put some in the middle too. Alright. Now we need to put our smoker together. First thing we need to put on is the barrel part. Just like that. got a water pan here that we need to put in. That just slides down in, and I don't know if you can see that too well. Let's take this a little closer. There we go. And we got a bucket of hot water that we need to pour in the water pan. Reason you use hot water is because it takes longer for cold water to heat up, so use hot water. Put our lower rack on. And our upper rack goes like that. We're going to put the top on, let it heat up, and go get our meat. So we get the top. Got a little temperature gauge on here. It tells you what temperature it's at. You want to open up the top vent. I've already opened up the bottom vents on the smoker. The bottom vents is how you adjust the heat. So if it gets too hot, you cut the bottom vents back to about a pencil width. So we'll let that heat up here. We'll go get the meat. Alright, we are ready to put the pork steaks on. So what I need to do, I'm going to use both grates on the smoker. I'll put some of them on the bottom. And I'll put the rest on the top. Three of them on the bottom. Then we'll put three of them on the top.
Look how big they are.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
How many we're eating?
Two for each of us.
Is that good company?
Yeah.
You called him?
So we got our pork steaks on there. Set this back on and continue to monitor our temperature. If it gets too hot, then I will adjust the bottom vents. Right now we're looking okay. So basically that's all we have to do until it's time to sauce the pork steaks at the end. So guys, stay tuned, and if I have any updates, I'll come back in. Alright, so I'm back again, getting ready to put some barbecue sauce on this, sauce these pork steaks up. And I am using this Plowboys BBQ Sweet 180. It's a local restaurant in Blue Springs, Missouri. And they've got really good food. They have their own line of sauces and rubs. And they've won some competitions. See that or not. The sauce contained in this bottle propelled our team to pork pulling Plowboys to the KCBS 180 Club by helping achieve the perfect score in chicken. Since the perfect score is 180 points, we feel those are 180 reasons you need to try it. And they also got their own line of rub and everything too. Plowboys. They have some awesome burn ends. If you guys are ever in the Blue Springs area and want to try their burn ends or their other barbecue, it's really good food. Alright, we are going to sauce these pork steaks up. Right now, these things are looking good. Pull that rack out. We'll sauce these up. Let's get over this side here. This is some really good sauce. I've had it before. These are done. Basically, they're done. We just gotta let the sauce set up on these pork ribs. I keep calling them pork ribs. They're pork steak. Pork steak. Second time I called them pork ribs. They're pork steaks. Let me get my tongs and flip it over. Oh yeah, look at that. Got this on my makeshift table. These are looking really, really good. These have been on here for about 2 hours. All right, get those back on the smoker. All right, I'm going to sauce up that other rack of pork steak and we'll be back. All right, we're going to warm up some baked beans, Bush's baked beans, original. So we'll warm those up here in the pan. I'll put those probably here on 3 or 4. 4.5, about 4.5. And I think I'm going to take some of this and put a little bit of this in there. Some barbecue sauce. Just put a little bit in here, drizzle over the top of it. And stir that in. Give it a little sweet taste. Alright, let those beans warm up really nicely, and then we'll bring the pork steaks in here and show you the finished product. And there you have it, baked beans and smoked pork steak with Plowboys barbecue sauce on it. The rub we used on the pork steak was Blues hog rub. I also put a little of the Plowboy sauce in the baked beans. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video.